We start with wet on wet white paint and a tiny bit of brown, making snowdrifts. The white paint underneath helps the paint flow. Those snowdrifts are now our foreground, and now we're going to work on the background. I love this really light pale blue for the sky. It just helps to keep with the wintry theme. And not cleaning my brush, moving into a little bit of our middle ground, creating just some really blurred out bushes in the front, and then using white to really crisp up those white lines in the snow. Still not cleaning that brush and adding black, creating the first tree trunk, which is the foremost trunk, and then an itsy bitsy number 1 brush to create some branches. The more branches you create here, the more opportunities you have to play with the snow later. And don't forget to grab the Mama and Baby Bear tracer in the description below. To really establish more of perspective, I'm adding a little bit of more trees and shrubs in the middle ground. And yes, that's a makeup sponge that you're seeing making those blurred trees. Now time to create the snow on the tree trunks. This is just a 1-inch brush using white paint and pulling it down from the top of the trunk. And once you get to the bottom, you use really light pressure and pull the edge of that white paint to the other side of the tree. And now I'm going to sparsely add black to the other side and start creating the reverse side of what birch bark looks like. Now this is not uniform. This is broken up with wide and skinny little strokes to create variation. And just make sure you do that with all of your birch trees. And now I am loading up big, thick, gloopy white paint on that number 1 brush and dripping it and rolling it across the tops of the branches to make snow. This next step, you need 2 things. Carbon paper on the back of your printed tracer, a pencil crayon to trace it with, and then I'm just going to fill it in with black paint. You can get the tracer and supply list in the description below. And now we have our Mama and Baby Bear in a winter forest.